Hello my friends, and welcome to a trying on new skincare for February of 2024. Oh, I feel like I made y'all wait a very long time for this video. I feel like it's good in some ways. I've had a decent amount of time to try some of these products today, and that doesn't always happen with trying on, new releases. Now, this is going to be a PM routine, and I'm yet again already accumulating products for an equivalent AM routine for March. I'm holding off on that because I did order the new Medicube Booster H device, Advanced Booster Pro. I think it's called the Booster Pro. That was a little hard for me with having to pay for everything the mouse caused, but this device is $300. It's $300. Let's get it. So we're doing a PM skincare routine. Timestamps and links are in the description box below if you prefer to jump around. And the gifted products to me in this video were the Regelica products, the Beautystat, and the Ordinary. Let's get into it. I do want to do a double cleanse tonight because this was a lot more makeup than usual, so I'm going to double cleanse. Even though I just said I don't double cleanse every night, I'm going to tonight. So obviously, I just did part 1 over here. We'll be talking about this soon. Stay tuned for speed reviews. We are going to do part 2 with the Regelica Water Lily pH Balanced Gentle Cleanser. Adding water to it before it touches my skin. This just works so much better with every cleanser out there. But this is just another nice gentle cleanser option. If you haven't heard me talk about Regelica before, it's an American brand, but based off of K-beauty ideas. The products are made in Korea, and the brand is made with more mature skin types in mind. Okay, gonna rinse, be right back. Okay, we are very thoroughly cleansed, and yet we are going to do this mask because I am determined to share it with you. So, you all probably know, you might not know this. It's been a while since I've talked about it. I do love the I'm From Honey mask. It still remains one of my favorite masks, so when I heard that they were coming out with the Mandarin honey mask, I had to try it. I'm honestly not completely sure that this really needed to exist. It is different from the honey mask, but I'm not sure it's necessary. I think the best way to describe this product would be to tell you it's like the I'm From Honey mask and Fig mask had a baby. It is also a lot more scented. Granted, it's a wash-off mask, and my skin can almost always handle scent in a wash-off product, so it's been going fine for me. I've used it twice so far. It does have exfoliating particles, but it feels more gentle than the I'm From Fig. I'm telling you, it really is like the fig and honey combined. This is another mask where they say you can leave it on for a while. They say 10 minutes to an hour, so that's great. We can just kind of apply this, sit back, and relax for a bit. So this is all to say, I'm glad I tried it because I had to try it. I had to see how it compared to the original. But so far, and this is just my third use, but so far, I'm feeling like the product that I'll go back to will continue to be the original honey mask, just because that one is so nourishing. That's what stands out about it. I've had this on for about 20 minutes, and in the meantime, I was looking this up on Yesstyle. I found their official comparison of these two products, and it seems they're saying that this is suited for oily skin types, while they don't feel the original mask is. I can see that. This does have a lighter feel overall. It doesn't leave your skin as deeply nourished as the honey mask. And this is a lot easier to remove. I will say that as well. I'm about to remove it so you can see this is going to come off very easily. It's a little hard to get the I'm From Honey mask off. I really do need a better bowl for this. This is a little, I mean, we're doing what we can over here. Can you see that it's coming off easily? We are done washing, we are done rinsing, and I do feel I kind of washed the front portion of my hair again. It's okay, it's okay. But we are moving on to a product that I have absolutely been loving this past month. This is the Regelica Immunity Support Essence, Microbiome, and Vitamin C. Can you see all of these little beads suspended in this product. So it's an essence, and when you pour it out, you can see that what they did is they suspended the sea buckthorn, the vitamin C derivatives, the ida-benone ingredients in these little spheres that burst open. This is going to give you better protection from those ingredients degrading. So it's one of those, you know, skintertainment type of products. Oh, it's so nice. This really is one of those products where I've never tried anything that is quite like this. Sodium ascorbyl phosphate is in this ingredients list. That's my favorite vitamin C derivative. It's the vitamin C derivative that has research supporting its use for helping to reduce acne. And they are calling it the immunity support essence, implying that it does include probiotics, more accurately described as postbiotics, but these aren't the standard postbiotics. They're actually really going above and beyond and doing something different with this. And while it is a little bit of an expensive product, this is 5.4 fluid ounces, and you really only need a little bit of it because it is a thick texture. This is really incredible. This does contain fragrance. Most of their products do. It is a very, very light fragrance. I'm very curious about what they're doing with their fragrance blends because we don't see any of the common allergens listed out that would indicate it's an essential oil. It could be the essential oils that don't include those allergens, or it could be synthetic. Personally, I way prefer synthetic fragrance. I know that in some circles that can be a controversial statement. Oh no, synthetic, but they're much less allergenic. Let's move on. We are going to try out the new, The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I know. What a sentence. This is their hyaluronic acid at 2% plus vitamin B5, but they've reformulated it. It really is the year 2024, I promise. It's okay. I swear it feels the same. It's still got that goopy texture to it, but they're saying they've now added ceramide ingredients. It says sphingolipids, which ceramide is a sphingolipid, so I guess they're just not telling us what ceramide ingredients, just sphingolipids. But with this, I feel they had to update this. This reformulation gives them, you know, a little bit of something else, something to distinguish them from, let's be honest, the copycats that came as a result of this product. While the original nor this will ever be among my absolute favorites, because as I've said many times, hyaluronic acid serums are not enough on their own for me to, you know, continue with this type of product. I still completely respect this product and The Ordinary. You know, they were the first ones to ever have this kind of approach to skincare, where you had so much control over your own skincare routine on a very affordable budget. The Ordinary forever changed the skincare industry, forever. And I feel it's nice to see them still trying to, you know, keep up with the times, keep their products more current. I appreciate it. Would Brandon have put in, you know, several different forms of ceramide and listed them out? Maybe. Maybe. This is still the same sticky feeling serum that I remember. But, you know, 2% hyaluronic acid is actually a very high level of hyaluronic acid. Let's move on. I want to update you on this Dr. Melaxin EGF eyelash ampoule. So step 1 is the teal side, and I can't tell you how many times I have already had this conversation with myself. I do keep mixing them up. This is the EGF side that you apply on your lash line, kind of like you're applying an eyeliner. And I feel like the Black Bean Tonic side, step 2, this feels more optional to me. This is one you just kind of take through your whole lash like a mascara. But at the same time, I have been noticing my lashes are looking healthier, fuller. It's hard for me to say this with 100% confidence yet because the lash cycle is a little unpredictable. But I do feel at the very least my lashes have been falling out a lot less, and that is with me being kind of hard on them. I've really been into the cluster lashes. I just keep forgetting the name of it. You stick them underneath your lash. You've seen me wear them in videos. And I've been wearing those for a couple days at a time, and then when I take them off, I make sure that I use this. I don't like reviewing this type of product for a solid 3 months. I feel that is where you know that you've gone through another lash cycle. But I am so excited about this. I'm so excited to find a K-Beauty lash serum that I'm loving. I'm not experiencing any irritation. There are no prostaglandin analogs in this product. So I'm really excited, sticking it out. Will update you in time. So excited so far. And we have hit the moisturizer step, so the Beautystat Peptide Wrinkle Relaxing Moisturizer. What an interesting product. This is a moisturizer that has acetylhexapeptide 8, the argireline peptide that we have an entire video talking about why it's called the Botox in a jar peptide. Because there is reason for it. It does get blown out of proportion. A lot. But there's a reason it was called that. It also has the Snoxin peptide in it. And remember, none of these brands can really tell us what any of this means, but it may hold promise. What's funny to me about this is that if we are going with the idea that these ingredients kind of, let's say, reduce movement in the muscles, then it is a bit strange, in my opinion, to use this all over. So I've just been using it on my forehead. I could still do this, but I do feel, and again, like I said in my argireline video, it could be placebo, but I feel like I frown less. You know how life can just have its nuisances? I find myself just grimacing less. Just sitting around looking like I hate the world less. So we have an occlusive moisturizer to finish off this routine, but I want to use these Panoxyl PM Blemish Aftercare Brightening Patches. Listen, I fell in love with the Panoxyl cleanser, so you know I was looking around the brand, and this is a new release. I feel like this is such a good idea. I know this story so well. You know, I just had this pimple over here. It's mostly healed up, but I want to make sure that I don't have a scar linger, stay behind, a forever memory of the pimple that was actually a pretty bad pimple. It was a big one. So they're saying in just 3 applications of these patches, it will reduce the appearance of skin imperfections, hopefully prevent scarring. I don't think they can use that terminology. We have niacinamide, tranexamic acid, and magnesium ascorbyl phosphate. And these are actually kind of bigger patches. They're triangles, which reminds me of the way my ceiling is constructed. I'm never gonna forget this ceiling story, am I? Okay, so we're just gonna stick this on. See how big it is? There we go. So yeah, what a great idea. How many patches are in here? 16. I did buy these on Amazon. I don't yet know if they're at other retailers. Amazon often gets things first, but they were about $10. Hopefully the price isn't too much higher at Ulta, Target, etc. It's usually not higher at Target. It usually is a little higher at Ulta, but we get the $3.50 off 15 coupon. I feel like the prices always even out, right? That's an exciting release, though. This is a really good idea because you're not just applying those brightening ingredients to your skin, you're locking them in. We have one more product for this video. Can you hear my voice going? It is getting late over here. I bought another Tula product. I bought their new Bedtime Bright VitaCharge Overnight Brightening Treatment, even though it's the packaging that I don't love. I just had to know, you know, they had all those incentivized reviews and a lot of people were saying it's such a heavy texture, which gets me. In addition to the fact that deep down, I have an emotional reason why I like Tula. Oh yeah, an emotional reason. Do you all remember in the midst of the pandemic, a lot of influencers were saying a lot of really goofy things, not so much in skincare. It was kind of more the lifestyle influencers, and a lot of people were really objecting to it for obvious reasons. So Tula removed people that were spreading misinformation from their PR list. I think it's an American thing to care about this. You know, when I was doing my R&W video, I could not find a backstory on the brand. You know, I like to tell you when I found one. I couldn't find one for R&W. I looked up R&W US and discovered that R&W is the stock ticker for a company called Renew Energy. Nothing about the Korean beauty brand R&W. But then I got to thinking that I don't think anyone's ever commented on K-beauty brands, you know, who owns them, who is behind them, what motivated them to create a brand. I feel like this is all American stuff. Buying a brand because you like a political choice that they made. it might be very American. Are y'all ready for the election? Oh, I am not. Oh, I am not. I do think that a part of me hoped that in my package there would be some kind of misinformation fighting superpower in this box. There was not. But I do like this texture. I like this texture. Do you need to spend this much? I mean, no. A Biebs overnight mask has this. This might be a little bit more texture. Actually, I can't tell because the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid serum was so sticky too. I am over here covered in occlusive properties. A heads up, this is not an essential oil-free product. It contains 3 different forms of essential oils, which I think is why Tula has to send their products to mommy bloggers, because the YouTube skincare community is probably never going to love this brand. It's editing Alice cutting in with an update. I just got an email from Tula announcing that they are now coming out with fragrance-free versions of their products. Did they feel my energy? Did they feel that very casual shade that was thrown? But really, this is all I ask of the scented brands. It's funny, you know, it is a doctor-owned brand, but with a very different approach to someone like Dr. Dre. But they're saying with this product, it of course has your prebiotic and probiotic asterisk, does not contain live cultures. They had to start saying that after a lawsuit. Postbiotics, that's why I keep saying postbiotics. A blend of vitamin B3, vitamin C in the form of 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid, magnesium, zinc, and copper. Lactic acid, mandelic acid, sea berry oil, turmeric, and ginseng. I like the blend. Could go without the essential oils, but I really don't smell them in this. I guess I can't really, you know, just open the jar because of this packaging. I wonder if this helps reduce the scent or if it just is really small levels of those. And my friends, that's it for today's video. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you all next time.